YouTube! If you're seeing the title of this, you may think it's a new set of toys for the Final Faction, but, well, it's not. However, it is an interesting update. So I had gone to the Dollar Tree to pick up some coffee and some other stuff, and I checked out the toy department to see if they had, well, brought in any of those extra sets and all that. They didn't yet, but what I did find was utterly amazing. The Final Faction comic. That's right, Final Faction First Impact, The Origin. Number 1, February 2022. You have Steadfast, Ruck, the Akram, Diablo, Steel, Shift, and Churro. I mean, look at that. That's awesome. So I figured, in the spirits of things, we can take a look at it. I already did. And the first thing I noticed is this page here shows you every set that they have available so far. You see Steadfast, Shift, Steel, Ruck, the Akram, the 3 accessories. By the way, this is Season 1. There's the Karn with the Brute, the Drone, the Synthoid, and the accessories. There's Series 2, Churro, Scope, Torn, Amari, Riptide, P131, the X4 turret, the Thunderbolt accessories, the Cyber Arms, and then you have the 6 that are supposed to be out that they're going to be doing. The Cyborg, the Assault, the Razor, the Blades, the Rampage, and the Dragonfly. I already have long range. Remember that. Here's the Karn, Diablo, Crepitus, the Crawler, the Decimator, the Huntra, the Scourge, Striker, and Evolution packs. And then you have the 2 vehicles here. Well, the Arrow ATV. They do not show Diablo's carriage, but they do show something very interesting. This is the limited edition Arrow ATV with scope. And I am going to wait for this to come out so I can get it and show you guys, because that looks awesome. I mean, I'll get a second scope character, but hey, I mean, it does look a little bit better than this version here. That's the one I have. That's the limited edition one. So I figure, you know what? We can take a look quickly at the comic to see how it is. Year 2050. His first name is John. Of course it is. Hey, hungry Churro? Boom! Yep. The other side of the world in the mountains in Asia. Something is coming. She grabs her swords. Airbase on African plains. Let's go, Squadron! You're Squadron 1! You're with me! Flying off. Defensive protocol. Patrol the plains and report back any anomalies. Looks like it's amidst the debris of the moon, a dark secret is lurking. A hibernating alien mothership, home of the Karn. Inside the mothership hive, Diablo awakens. Dun dun dun! I mean, these are well drawn, I'm not gonna lie. Brutes and drones still sleeping. For now. Queen Malara, is it time? You may proceed the first phase, General. I can't wait for them to make an action figure of her. I really can't. Pew, pew. I'm sorry, I'm making sound effects. You guys see that strange beam of light? Checking it out. Churro, no, wait. Yep. Sorry. Synthoid being. A synthetic being created by the current. What are you? Feeble weapon. He's got a meat fork. He just like grabs him and chucks him. Crash! I love comics for those reasons. More Synthoids. More crawlers. I'm okay, Churro. And they're searching. But for what? I'm not going to sit here doing nothing while they treat Earth like it belongs to them. And then he just grabs a crawler and just clunks a Synthoid with that. I always thought the Synthoids are a little bit taller. At least they showed them to be a little bit taller in the cartoon, but I guess the size perception was off. And then there's these human problems. And you have, I think that's Torn in the background. That really does look like Torn, so, we'll see. He gets cut, kaboom, explosion. Meanwhile, Shift is kicking Tuchus. Around the world, crawlers and Synthoids clash with the Earth's bravest. There's Amari with her baseball bat protecting a little kid. There's Scope shooting things with his long-range rifle. There's Rock blowing things up, of course. Hey, E.T., phone home and tell your mommy ship to pick you up. Get it? Mommy ship. Mothership. Ha ha ha. There's Riptide. There's Steel with his planes shooting a Synthoid. Unfortunately, the Synthoid can strike right back. Reminds me of Independence Day. Later, in a U.S. military hospital and a laboratory facility. How you feeling, Sarge? Shift, how'd you find me here? What's going on? So that's how he gets his robotic arm and his missing eye. Okay. After the academy, I went back to Asia, and she learned how to do prevision. So if you've watched the cartoons, that's how she gained her precog ability. They go from planet to planet, drain the natural resources, blah, 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 and they formed our moon. So that's how our moon came to be. So these guys must be thousands, not millions of years old. So this is how the Final Faction Alpha Team came to be. Blah, blah, blah. Scope. Can Jack come along? Scope? No! I think he's annoyed by Scope, but there's some extra people there. You can see Amari, Rock, and Steel. There's, looks to be Torn. He, slips his name in there. So, yeah, and you saw him on the ship. That definitely was Torn. The planet didn't detect the critical element. But there's plentiful resources on this planet to replenish us. Prepare the harvesters and awaken the hive. And here's the, we awake now. You know what that means? Time to splot! Actually, kind of like the way the brutes look. Dr. Taylor, I heard you're the one that made to thank for my new arm. And made of the toughest metal of Earth. There's Boyd, yep, there's Boyd. That's her son. Your mom, yep, her son. There's the Akram. I just realized what these characters remind me of. The Centaurians. 1 second. These guys, the Centaurians. People with cybernetic suits that can adapt their bodies. See? These were the suits. That's all 3 of them. I don't remember their names off the top of my head. I can place the names underneath each person. But hold on a sec. I think they might name them. Here it is. Actually, so I don't have to do that. There's Max Ray. He's the underwater specialist. There's Crystal Kane. She's the person on the space station. There's Ace McCloud. He's the space guy. Now you can see why I'm saying that that's what these guys remind me of, because of their suits. And there's Jack Rockwell. You can't really see his face. And there's Lucy and Shadow. Lucy, I think, is the monkey. Shadow's the dog. There's the bad guy. Dr. Terror. And Hacker, his henchman. And that's Traumatizer. Another one of their inventions. But yeah, that's definitely what they gave me the vibe of. Yeah, see? Like I said, their suits, how they have all the things that socket in. That's what the acronym reminds me of. See? Now that you can see it, what do you think? So let's see. Activate the acronym. Affirmative, doctor. The computer's voice. Is that you? Well, I programmed the AI operating system with my voice, but it's not me, just my echo. How about a demonstration of my newest tech, the Augmented Combat Rescue Mech Robot? And it's dabbing. It's kind of like Real Steel, where the boy is doing the robot Atom, has the shadow move. It's kind of like that. That's what it reminds me of. They're invading the lab! Swish! Don't worry. We captured a synthoid. It's now under our control. I reverse engineered its alien technology to complete my Akram remote-controlled robot. And you can see how he's fighting the synthoid. Clunk! Sorry. Got any more tricks up your sleeve? I might have something else, and it'll fit him perfectly. Cherobot, the Fido, FD01. Oh, sorry, FDO, Fido. It's got a sonic boom bark. New Final Faction HQ. The Titan is incoming with his special recruits. Here's Riptide, Ruck, Torn, Shift, Scope, and Steel. I don't see Amari, but she's probably in there too. Ha! This answers the question, how many soldiers does it take to stop an alien attack? Just one with a sneeze. Ha! Yes, I've read the book, and yes, the aliens, the Martians, I believe, died with a sneeze. Here's them bragging. Oh, there's Amari. Dunk, dunk, dunk. And look, he's got his cookies, because he likes baking. Jesus. Wow. There's the team. You're probably wondering why you're all doing here. You've been picked for Alpha Team. I wonder if they're going to have to do a Beta Team. Oh no, the brutes have come. Let's get going. Suit up with our powerful weapons. Take off and fly off. Yay. And here's them in Death Valley. What's that, Nevada? Or Arizona? I don't remember. They're fighting. There's Diablo. Charge! And then they're in their vehicles. That's the ATV, the Arrow one. She's like clunking him with a bat. They're going toe to toe. She's slicing them up. She's cracking their skulls open. He's fishing. There's the Akram. There's the Sonic Boom. There's Torn. There's them all fighting off, and these guys go, "These humans are tougher than they look." Smack! Could it be? Your arm is made of synthosium. I knew this planet was hiding more than our crawlers detected. Now we found the rarest and strongest metal in existence, essential for creating our synthoids, crawlers, and weaponry. Earth has everything we need to grow our current army and plunder the entire universe. And they throw him in a cactus. Tough guy that he is. There's throwing onto the ATV, and they're tossing them out. Foolish human, you don't get it, do you? But this planet was locked in our sights long before you were ever a species. We were here first. Our mothership has been orbiting for so long you call it your moon. But now we're awake and here to claim what's ours. Yeah! We won't stop. Coming back into the earth is a barren husk. You heard him. They'll be back again. And we'll be ready forever. And there's the team. And everybody's congratulating. Okay, so they also had, you know how at the back of every comic and all that, they would have like those weird cartoon things or things? Here we go. Professor Bizarro's disappearing potion. There's the inner guru. Unlock your inner guru. There we go. There's Final Faction Cola. I wonder if they'll actually really have one of these in the store. That'll be something to keep an eye on if they actually really do make that. Canned laughter. Whenever your corny joke falls flat, just pop over the jar. That's awesome. There's attention citizens. You are cordially invited to the grand opening of Sarge's Cookie Company. Nice. You know, there's Chiro's paw of approval. That's cute. Live your life without fear. Bravery, you know, in 20 scops. And then the back cover shows Final Faction issue number 2. The action and adventure continues. Karn Kingdom. And there's Amari and Torn with a couple of brutes, a drone, and a synthoid in the background. Deep in the rainforest of Costa Rica, Alpha Team discovers an insidious breach of our planet's defenses and exposes General Diablo's devious scheme to establish a secret base on Earth where the Karn will rule supreme. It's time to go. And then the artists and spoof ad page artist. Okay, so that's the Final Faction number 1. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for showing all of this, but yeah, I think it's worth kind of getting. I'm going to look into getting more of these as they come out. I think it's kind of worth it. They, who knows, might actually be worth money someday. But until then, I hope you enjoyed it. Peace out, and have a great day.